project was this invitation by the Moody to make a piece for these two galleries inside a research university. As an artist, I make my work, but I'm also very responsive to the sites. So this is a site-specific installation.
Thank you.
No, I'll put it on you. Hopefully the show is a very playful engagement with the idea of knowledge, both how we learn it in a place like Rice and how we experience it in general. So it's a history of human knowledge from 8,000 years ago, sort of broken down into 25 chapters. But of course, that's an impossible thing. So it's as much about the idea of playing and treating information as almost like a material. And you can build a kind of tunnel of history where it gets more and more hidden the more layers you add.
I really liked when he pointed out that it's kind of truths over time, and then the interaction between us being the demon inside these diagrams that he's created from different points in history, and being able to still interact with them, and for it to get us on the multiple levels of like art, visuals, and then movement, kind of dance, especially with the VR, and having something tactile to move, like with the sheets, and just kind of interacting with like our present and past and possibly like our future histories of science and knowledge.
Someone wants a starting point. It's like number 1 and number 2, figure 1, figure 2. And that's the kind of transition from really thinking of the world in almost magical terms to science. At its heart, the show is asking, what does it mean to be connected to something larger than yourself? And what is the agent of connection?
Whoa, what's going to happen? Is there going to be a collision? Boom!
This is definitely like a very unique take on an exhibition, and I really love how interactive it is. I think that's something that is missing from museums and like a way to engage visitors.
This is very interesting and engaging for me, like to have residents on campus, and especially being able to be here and have him kind of walk me through his own exhibit is really interesting.
Well, one of the kind of features of the project is that I'm teaching in 10 different departments at Rice, with the hope that we can really fulfill the Moody's interdisciplinary mission, which is to sort of cross things over, and that by making a kind of strange version of a gigantic classroom, there's rolling boards, there's a giant whiteboard on the walls, there's all the features that you might expect in a learning environment, but they've been sort of changed and grown out of old recognition. So by bringing students into this, I'm sort of asking them to treat it as like the ultimate weird classroom.